This training guide will help you prepare for the C-99 and P15 exams at the fire department. It's very important to read and understand the table of contents in the study booklets. Go over dispensing facilities, safe operations, control booth, emergency procedures, fire department permits, and classes of fires. When you're ready to take the exam, you will need to go to 9 Metrotech in Brooklyn, New York to take your exam. All exams are computer-based exams, and each exam is $25. FDNY certifications are valid for a period of 3 years. You can renew in person or by mail. To renew, it is only $15. The fire department headquarters is located at 9 Metrotech, Brooklyn, New York. Any train to J Street, Lawrence Street will get you to the area that you need to go to take your exam. The C-99 test will consist of 40 questions. You only need to score 70% in order to pass. The P15 exam will consist of 25 multiple choice questions. Once again, 70% is required to pass. When you arrive at the fire department, you will be required to fill out the FDNY forms and provide a verification letter from your employer. If you do not have it at the time, they will still allow you to take the exam, but you must submit the letter later on in person or by fax. This study video will help you prepare for the C-99 and P15 fire department exams. You should be familiar with the study booklets from the fire department and previous helpful video. Good luck. Let's get to studying. Fire department permits can be transferred to other work locations. True or false? The answer is false. They cannot be transferred to any other work location as they are site-specific. FDNY permits are valid for how many months? 3, 4, 6, or 12? The correct answer is D, 12 months. FDNY permits and certificates of fitness must be made readily available upon the inspector's request. True or false? The correct answer is true. They must be readily available whenever any inspector asks for these items. At least blank P15 CFF holder must be on the premises while a service station is open for business. The correct answer would be 1. You must always have at least one while the premises is open for business. The 3 types of motor fuel stations are automotive, marine, and service station. Blank should be placed under the wheels of a truck to prevent it from moving. The correct answer? Chuck blocks. It is a certificate of fitness holder's responsibility to ensure that the fill lines are free and clear of any obstructions. True or false? The correct answer is true. In regards to individual underground storage tanks, they shall not exceed a capacity of how many gallons? The correct answer? 12,000 gallons. In regards to above ground tanks, the capacity of above ground tanks shall not exceed. Correct answer is 4,000 gallons. The hose and nozzles can be left on the ground when not in use. True or false? Correct answer is false. The hose and nozzle must never be left laying on the ground. This can damage and result in leaks and malfunction on the system. Static blank has the potential to cause a spark when pumping motor fuel. Correct answer. Static electricity. Blank. Make sure that a fire or explosion does not occur while dispensing the motor fuel. The vehicle's motor should always be turned off before fuel is pumped into the vehicle. The correct answer, grounding. Only the P15 Certificate of Fitness holder is allowed to pump motor fuel into a UL approved what? The correct answer, portable container. Safety cans must not be greater than 2.5 gallons. For marine use, no more than 5.5 gallons. Persons dispensing motor fuel at a self-service facility shall hold a valid driver's license or be at least 18 years of age. So if an individual is 17 but has a driver's license, that would be okay. If someone was 65 years old and did not have a driver's license, that would be okay. Remember, persons dispensing motor fuel at a self-service facility shall hold a valid driver's license or be at least 18 years of age. The nozzle must be provided without a latch open device in a self-serving motor fuel station. A telephone not requiring a coin to operate or other approved clearly identified means to notify the fire department shall be provided at the facility in any approved location. The correct answer is true. You should be able to contact 911 in the event of an emergency with no issues. The C of F holder shall perform an inspection on a blank basis. The correct answer would be B, on a daily basis. The certificate of fitness holder must inspect the premises. The results of any inventory record, test, or inspection which shows a facility is leaking must be reported to the Bulk Fuel Safety Unit and Department of Environmental Conservation, DEC, within blank hours of the discovery. The correct answer is 2 hours. The spill is contained and under the control of the spiller. The spill has not and will not reach the state's water or any land. The spill is cleaned up within 2 hours of the discovery. You must call the New York State Spill Hotline at 1-800-457-7362 within 2 hours of the discovery. The owner or operator must permanently mark all fill ports to identify the product inside that tank. These markings must be consistent with the color code and symbol of the American Petroleum Institute, which follows: high gasoline shall be painted red, middle gasoline blue, lower gasoline white, high unleaded gasoline red with a white cross, middle unleaded gasoline blue with a white cross, lower unleaded gasoline white with a black cross, vapor recovery orange, diesel yellow. Number 1 fuel oil shall be painted purple with a yellow bar. Number 2 fuel oil shall be painted green, and kerosene shall be painted brown. Oily rags are also a potential fire hazard. Oily rags may be easily ignited by a spark or an open flame. Oily rags used in the service station should be stored in a listed disposable container. Motor fuel should never be used to wash or clean automobile engines. This is extremely dangerous, as motor fuels are easily ignited by heat generated by the engine. If a fire occurs within the service station, the certificate of fitness holder must activate the fire suppression system first, and then the pump will be also automatically shut off to stop the dispensing of motor fuel. Blank is used in case vehicles begin to move away while the hose is still attached. Correct answer would be breakaway device. Supervision by the holder of any FDNY certificate who is responsible for performing the duties of the certificate of fitness holder but need not be personally present on the premises at all times is known as general supervision. Supervision by the holder of any FDNY certificate of fitness is required to be personally present on the premises or other proximate location acceptable to the fire department while performing the duties for which the certificate is required is known as what? The correct answer is personal supervision. They must be personally present in the area of the work. Symptoms of suffocation will begin to occur when oxygen levels are less than 19%. Is this true or false? Well, you need to know the chart listed in the booklet, know the oxygen content, and the effects and symptoms. Correct answer? True. The certificate of fitness holder's primary function shall be to do what? With the dispensing of CNG. The correct answer will be their primary function shall be to supervise, observe, and monitor the dispensing of CNG. A permit is required to maintain and or operate the following types of motor fuel dispensing facilities. The correct answer would be full service, self-service, and fleet service. All three must have a permit. Maintenance of CNG motor fuel dispensing systems shall be conducted under the blank of a person holding a C-99 certificate of fitness. The correct answer, personal supervision. A hot work permit is not required for any hot work being performed on the site. True or false? As we look at our study booklet, here's an example of a hot work permit issued by the fire department, so we know the correct answer would be false. Yes, anytime there is hot work being performed, you will always need a hot work permit. An FDNY approved schematic design document shall illustrate the location of the vessel support piping, the method of grounding and bonding. The vent tube shall be capable of dispersing the gas a minimum of blank feet above grade level. Minimum of 10 feet is the correct answer. Separation distance for atmospheric venting based on the following. This chart is listed in the study booklet, and an easy way to remember this is lot lines and public, street, or private roads need to be a minimum separation of 15 feet, whereas everything else is 25 feet. This is for separation distance for atmospheric venting of CNG, based on equipment and the minimum separation. So once again, 15 feet for lot lines, private roads, and public streets. Everything else is 25 feet. Such emergency shutdown switches for outdoor CNG dispensers shall be located within 75 feet of, but not less than, blank feet from the fuel dispensers. Correct answer, 25 feet. The two types of detection are gas and heat detection. In the event of a small fire, remember how to use a fire extinguisher by using the word pass. Pull the pin, aim it at the base of the fire, squeeze the lever, and sweep from left to right. But always make sure you call 911 first. Portable fire extinguishers must have the proper tags with identifying hologram. Fire extinguishers must be inspected on a monthly basis, and they are serviced annually by an individual who has a W96. Know the different classes of fire. Class A, ordinary trash, wood, paper. Class A, leaves, ash. Class B, flammable liquids and gasoline. Class C, electrical. Class D, combustible metals. And Class K, kitchen fires. Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, and Class K. Once again, in the event of a fire, always make sure that you call 911 first. You'll need to know and understand many of the different definitions in the study booklets, such as breakaway device, certified attendant, CNG, full service, self-service, general supervision, liquid motor fuel, mobile CNG fuel system, motor vehicle, personal supervision, stationary CNG fuel systems. I hope you found this C-99 and P15 exam review helpful. Please make sure that you review the fire department study booklets from their website and other helpful videos.